All right, let's talk Seth Mitchell, Jonathan Banks, the rematch. Uh, I don't know where to even honestly begin and end on this fight. I thought that Banks would win this fight. I picked him to win in this fight. I picked him honestly to win by knockout again. I didn't necessarily pick him to knock out Mitchell in the second round again, but honestly, I thought fifth or sixth round. I thought that Banks would do it again. You get to the third round, and it looks like that was going to happen. Banks rocks Mitchell, and if you look at Mitchell on the break, I mean, his Mitchell has big legs, and his legs looked rubbery. I mean, he looked like he was almost out of there, and something happened. Banks let him off the hook, and later on in the fight, I'm trying to remember, maybe like the seventh, eighth round, Banks actually hurt Mitchell again and then backed off. I don't even know where to put my finger on as what was happening with Banks. It seems to me, just to me, that maybe he wasn't even trying to win this fight. Uh, that I don't know. I don't want to speculate anything, but I'm just really confused with what happened with Jonathan Banks and why he didn't finish Seth Mitchell off. So let's move on and talk about Seth Mitchell. He wins the fight. He won it by decision. No matter how ugly and boring it was, you can say that he deserved that decision. So he moves on. And I didn't even come up with a whole list of fights for Seth Mitchell because I honestly feel that he's not a contender yet. I think that they need to still put him in prospect mode because by boxing standards, he's still young. He's 31, but he didn't start boxing until he was 25. I think that honestly, they need to go back to the drawing board and maybe take a couple of fights with some guys ranked somewhere in the 30s, and then maybe move him up to a couple of guys ranked somewhere between 20 and 29, and let him develop his skills that way. No way in the world do I see Mitchell beating any top heavyweight. I mean, you can name them: Vitalik, Vladimir, Hay. I don't even think he beats a small guy like Adamek, Chris Areola, Stavern. I mean, those guys would knock him out. So I think the best thing to do for Mitchell is take him back to the drawing board. I'm going to give him his props. He won the fight. It is what it is. But I say take him back to the drawing board and slowly bring him up. And maybe in a few years we can revisit this again and see if he's ready to be a contender. That was my thoughts on that fight. That's all I got. Thanks for listening. Catch you next time.